For KDSN Sports, I'm Noah Caruso, and for Monarch Media Days for the Monarchs boys soccer squad, Chris Lara Jr. for the Monarchs soccer squad. And Chris, how excited are you to get this season rocking and rolling?
I'm very excited. You know, the weather is turning up, and you know, I get to play with all my friends, and I've been playing with them since I was little, so it's really fun to play with them.
And Chris, what position do you play?
I play striker.
Striker. And, obviously, I was talking to the wingers here as well, and talk about the communication that you want to have up front to, not only have success, but also score some goals this year.
Yeah. I mean, with the freshmen, they can be nervous, but whatever we can to do to make them feel comfortable, we're always talking to them, and we hang out with them whenever. And like Jackson said, team bonding is a real big thing here, and we just want to make everyone feel included.
And again, you've talked to multiple players, and there's been, new players coming in at different positions and some changing some things up a little bit. So what are going to be some of the ways you want to, step up this year, as an upperclassman, be a leader and be an example for some of these guys?
Yeah, I mean, I just play wherever coach needs me to play. We might have lost some players last year, but that doesn't mean that we have new players that can fill in that position. So wherever we need to play, that's where we play with our heart.
And of course, team success is a big thing, especially when you want to get back to the state tournament. But what are some individual goals that you have set out for yourself this year?
I want to score more goals than last year, have more goal contributions, help wherever I can, and yeah.
And, just how excited are you to, play a scrimmage here today and, just to get back out there and playing soccer with your friends?
I mean, it's been a while since I've touched the field, so yeah, I mean, I always play indoor whenever I can, but it's nothing like playing turf,
Absolutely. Well, Chris, we are looking forward to another season of Monarch Soccer. Appreciate the time and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
For Monarch Media Days, I'm Noah Caruso. I'm joined with Jackson Saravia for the Monarch Soccer Squad. And Jackson, how excited are you for you to get the season going?
Well, I'm pretty excited. I mean, new season, we got a different team, and yeah, we're waiting to see what the team can bring.
And Jackson, what position do you play?
I'm a left winger.
Left winger, and obviously, for you, you're going to be up and down the field quite a bit. And you talk about last season, and catching fire late in the year, making a state run. What are going to be some of the ways you want to get back to that point this year?
I mean, we have to work with the team. There's different players. Like I said, new team. We lost a couple of players last year, the seniors, and we're just going to try to have to build around it.
And, for you, obviously communication's big with your, in the sport, with your team. What are some of the ways you want to see that communication grow this year, especially with some new players coming in?
Oh, communication, it works on the field and outside the field. We like to team bond. I mean, we get to know each other. That's how, I guess that's how we communicate, just working outside and bring it to the field.
And for you, Jackson, what are some of the individual goals that you have set out for yourself? Obviously, team success is a big thing, but what are some individual goals for yourself this year?
Last year, I scored more than 10 goals. I want to at least get 15. That's going to be a challenge, but, if I put in the effort, I could do it.
Absolutely. And, this weather's getting nicer. I know you guys got a scrimmage today to kind of work out some of the kinks, but, for you, just how excited are you just to be out there in nice weather playing some soccer with your friends?
I mean, it feels amazing. My friends and we've been playing soccer for a long, long time, and getting to do it again it's a blessing, honestly.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to covering another year of Monarch Soccer. Jackson, appreciate the time and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
For KDSN Sports, I'm Noah Caruso for Monarch Media Days with the boys soccer squad. Abner Velasco Jr. for the Monarchs boys team. And Abner, how excited do you get this season going this year?
I'm very excited to start again and have good teammates to play with.
And Abner, what position do you play?
I play CDM.
CDM?
Yeah.
And, obviously I know there's been a lot of changes to this roster this year that made the state tournament. So for you, what are going to be some of the ways you want to, work on the field communication-wise to, really improve this year?
Well, last year we struggled a little talking, being loud, and confident. And I think this year we've been practicing a lot with that and talking, and we're getting really good at that. So I think we're going to have a good year.
You coming off a state tournament appearance a season ago. What are some other ways you want to see, the team improve and some other aspects that'll help you guys get back to that point?
Just a bond. I think if we get closer bond with each other, I think that'll help us a lot.
And for the scrimmage today, obviously it's for a chance to work on some of these things, but you're also playing soccer again in some nice weather. How excited are you just to be out there playing with your friends again this year?
I'm very excited. They're my boys.
Yeah, absolutely. And and of course you want to see the team succeed. You want to get back to the state tournament. But what are some individual goals that you have for yourself this year?
Probably be more confident. Last year I lacked a lot of confidence, and I like to be more a part of the play.
Well, Abner, we are excited to watch you guys, try to make that state tournament again, looking to grow and improve, and appreciate you taking the time, and the best of luck this season.
All right, thank you very much.
Abner Velasco Jr. for the Monarchs boys soccer team. For KDSN Sports, I'm Noah Caruso. Monarch Media Days. I'm Noah Caruso. We have Nate Desy, head coach of the Monarchs boys soccer squad, joining us. And coach, how excited are you to get this season going this year?
Yeah, we've been training off season, coming off a good season last year. We're excited to get the group together again. The last 2 weeks we've had some good practices, a lot of conditioning. The last two we were able to get the varsity separate and just work on what we need to work on. So I think the guys are excited. Today we have a scrimmage in Carroll, so getting the pieces together and see what it looks like.
You know, when you talk about the success you had last year, making the state tournament a season ago, for you, what's going to be some of the biggest aspects to try to get back to that point?
You have to understand as a team that it doesn't come to you like it did last year. We need to work at it this year, and it starts with the first game, starts with the first scrimmage, and take one game at a time. I can't assume things. We got to work for it. We've got some people in new positions, so we have to get used to them being there, and then again, just take it one game at a time.
And with stepping into new positions, you know, for you, what's going to be some of the biggest ways you want to see him into that role, and how that's going to change the playing style a little bit?
A lot of it's personality, so we really looked at their personalities and the positions that they're going to be in, and why we moved them there. Getting used to that and just the overall expectation in that position, because some of the position changes are different responsibilities. So taking that part and just building it from there, and then working as a team. We've got we got a couple freshmen coming in that are going to hopefully be a big part of it, and that'll be a decision we make probably further into the season. But that would be the one thing I think the kids will need to focus on.
You know, and Coach, it was one of those things last year where you guys really picked up steam at the end of the year, which, you know, led to that state tournament run. And, you know, for you, what do you want to see early from this squad that's going to give you confidence that you guys can get back to that point?
Last year was the effort that they put in to get to that point. It wasn't just the first game, second game that we've lost. They really had to step back and take a look at themselves, and I think that's the effort that we need to see this year. The commitment on the field, in the classroom, and then to each other, knowing that the person next to you you're going to fight for on the field, and make sure that that transition is smooth and that we communicate. Not everything's going to be perfect, so there are going to be bumps, and we need to communicate through it and coach through it as well.
You know, Coach, and you know, with soccer season being here, it's spring, the weather's a little bit nicer. I know we got a little excited you just to be out there in the sun playing some soccer with your guys here.
I definitely missed it. I know the season, off season, we got a taste of it. Kind of gave him a break right after the May end of the season. So when we started up, it was fun. You got the feeling of the guys. The jokes came back, and they're starting to have some fun, and I'm excited to see where that goes.
Well, Coach, we are excited to be covering another year of Monarchs boys soccer. Appreciate the time, Coach. Have fun at the scrimmage today, and best of luck this season.
Thank you, Noah.
Nate Desy, head coach of the Monarchs boys soccer team. For KDSN Sports, I'm Noah Caruso.